Oh, a long, long time, darling. We weren't allowed to get married till Dolly got married, and Dolly hadn't got a boyfriend yet. It's true. We weren't allowed to get married. We were going out together for a long time before we were allowed to get married. We couldn't get engaged even. And then when we decided to get engaged, when all amongst amongst the Sephardi's, some were married in Schickstead. Then my father-in-law had the idea when son married in Schickstead, better he should marry a Jewish girl. So we got married, and we only had a tea dance for a wedding, 3 and 6 months ahead. 3 shillings 6 months ahead at the pub in Willesden High Road. The Spotted Dog. 3 and 6, a lovely tea, very nice sit-down tea. You know, smoked salmon, kosher, you know. And that was how we got married. We were both living in Willesden. My father had a fruit shop in Willesden High Road, and my father and mother found a flat for Danny's parents in a cul-de-sac in the High Road. Yeah. We had a flat in Warm Lane, and it was funny too. We got this ground floor flat, and the girl upstairs was some sort of relation, and she found herself pregnant with this Jewish boy, and David Shaw's mother, who was a cousin of my father's in some roundabout way, took this girl under. She was very sorry for her, and she arranged for them to get married. And we got a flat in Warm Lane, 115 Warm Lane. We had the ground floor flat, and this couple that got married, they had the first floor. So, but we moved in first. So when we moved in, our furniture went in, and we always had single beds. Always wanted single beds. They were more than single. They were 3'6". We had them made up bigger. So they were delivered to 115 Warm Lane, where we had the ground floor flat. The curtains weren't up yet, but Doris and her husband moved up on the first floor. And they came down to get in the garden. They had to go through a little passageway where we had another room there. And they looked through the window and saw double bed, just got married, and 2 beds, you know, unheard of. How come just got married in 2 beds? And so there was the talk of the town in that house, because upstairs Doris lived, and upstairs that somebody just got married and they got 2 beds. Ridiculous, you know. I always wanted single beds anyway. And besides that's, but you know, we had our lounge with a lovely. Now, how can I describe? I think Mum and Dad had something similar when they got me. We had walnut backed settee and 2 armchairs, and the leather seats. Now, who had that? Didn't Mum and Dad have that? So that was a fashion then. Beautiful walnut back. You know, and stainless leather seats. That's how we started off married life. We started off we managed very well. We saved £0.50 a week during our courtship. A club in West End. I used to pay £0.50. Dad used to pay £0.50. That paid for our bedroom suite. Didn't do too badly. 1935 got married. 1937. What does that ring the bell? Forgetting already. I think I was 20. I was just turned 21, I think, when David was born. So his father didn't want us to get married because Danny was the breadwinner. There was 9 children. And in those days you had to wait. Couldn't get married before the eldest daughter got married. And then she fell pregnant. This is really fun. This always made me laugh. She got married. She fell pregnant with Lou, and I remember my father-in-law chased her around the block when he found that she was pregnant with a knife in his hand. Chased her around the block. Well, anyway, to cut long story short, they got married, and the funny part was she never had any more children after that.